So this is my digital twin on Twitter, and what it is supposed to do is I'm giving it a list of Twitter profiles to engage with, and it is supposed to engage with them automatically, but being a digital twin of me. So it should have all the knowledge that I have. So it's better than vanilla GPT. So let me show you a couple of quick examples. So Ronald is talking about Chloe, which is world's first self-learning female AI robot, and I'm replying with Chloe sounds intriguing, but let's not forget the real magic happens when tech meets a human touch. And then it's fascinating how some systems just learn and adapt, becoming smart over time. Imagine having a partner that understands your needs better with every interaction. That's the kind of connection we should strive for in business and beyond. So notice how these tweets are, for example, this one about brains being filled with microplastics. Microplastics in our brains sounds like a sci-fi horror plot, but it's real. Let's hope we can find a cleaner future. So all of these tweets, what's interesting about them is that they reflect sort of my opinions and my knowledge. The reason for that is because it's not just vanilla GPT replying to some Twitter post with whatever it can come up with. And so how can you build that? Well, first of all, what is the problem that it can solve? And I know it's not reliable, it's not good enough to be fully in production yet because it was just more of an experiment on Twitter that I ran. But the eventual problem that I was trying to solve is that if you're a CEO, if you're a founder with a busy schedule, but you want to have positive media presence on, let's say, Twitter, and you have a list of profiles on Twitter you want to build a relationship with by engaging on their posts. Now, how do you have that positive media presence, which takes a lot of time, but how do you automate that? Well, there's a general solution for that, and that is you can build an AI chatbot using GPT, right? But that is going to create further problems. So that vanilla GPT is going to take in any Twitter post that you want to engage with automatically, and it's going to generate sloppy, inauthentic, unreliable text because the GPT model does not fully understand who you are as a person. So what is a better solution? A better solution is to use this framework called ELIZA OS, which is what this digital twin is using, and which is what a lot of the Twitter agents on Twitter, which are going wild, which are becoming millionaires left and right, are using. And what this framework is really, at the end of the day, it's an LLM, but with a prompting framework on top of it. So with ELIZA, what you basically get is a character file framework. So a character file is what makes it different from a vanilla GPT model. And what it is it has different components. Let me actually show you the character file that we made for myself. So as you can see, it has name, then some settings, but then it has bio, it has lore, it has certain message examples, it has post examples that I've made in the past. We actually scraped about 200 posts and then fed that to my digital twin. It has adjectives, it has topics that it is knowledgeable in, it has all of the knowledge that I have. So whatever I have cooked up, reports that I've read, all of that I can put into this character file, and then it has instructions on style. So when you compress all of that information into a single file and you give it to a vanilla model, it's going to be better than being a vanilla model because you have given it all the information. And so the challenge here is how do you structure this information and how do you make sure that all the different components of your personality are captured enough? Well, ELIZA gives you that character file with all of the different components in a JSON format. So you can put in your bio, your lore, your knowledge, and what you get out of it is basically somewhat of a digital twin. And also, what it comes with is client packages for different social medias. For example, with Twitter or X, it comes with an X integration, so you don't have to worry about setting up the right framework to automate your Twitter engagements. You can just set up your character file in ELIZA, and you can then give it a list of Twitter profiles to engage with, and it is going to reply to the posts from these people automatically, like it has done here on my sort of experimental digital twin. So you get some time savings, you get 24/7 presence on Twitter, you get faster response times. Now, obviously, I understand, I know that many people are against using AI to create content. That's fine, but I don't see much problem with it if what you're building is really a true digital twin of what you are as a person. So if there is a way in the future, and there is, this was a bit of an experiment on Twitter, but I'm pretty sure that if we spend hours and hours on perfecting the digital twin knowledge, then if the knowledge is so comprehensive that it really understands who I am as a person and all of my knowledge for the past year or so, all the articles that I've written, all the blogs that I've written, then what it is able to carve up is going to be actually pretty similar to what I would say if I were doing it manually as a human. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. We have a newsletter on AI agents called The Antidote, where the latest issue is going to perfectly in detail describe all of the pains that we went through to set up this framework. So make sure you subscribe to that, and I'll see you there.